I said yes to another guy because I wanted to see a reaction from the man I truly loved. I told myself it was harmless, just a small trick to make him notice me more, to make him feel a little fear of losing me. But from the moment I agreed to go out with someone else, something in the air shifted. I could feel it, even before anything happened. I had opened a door I wasn't ready to walk through. At first, I believed he would get jealous, confront me, or at least ask what was going on. Instead, he grew quiet. He didn't fight, didn't argue, didn't ask questions. His silence felt heavier than any words he could have spoken. I kept waiting for him to react, but all I saw was distance growing in his eyes, as if he had already accepted something I hadn't even done yet. The other guy seemed harmless enough, someone who had always shown interest, someone who made me feel wanted. I kept convincing myself that I was in control, that nothing serious would come out of it. But one small mistake led to another. What I meant as a little game turned into something I couldn't undo. I crossed a line I swore I never would. And the moment it happened, I felt my whole chest collapse with regret. The next morning, I tried pretending everything was normal. I texted him like always, expecting a reply, expecting him to act jealous or show some anger. But he didn't. He didn't react at all. Hours passed. Days passed. His silence cut deeper than any argument. I started realizing he knew, or maybe he had sensed everything long before. I admitted it to myself. When I finally saw him again, he didn't yell. He didn't break down. He simply looked at me like a stranger. The hurt in his eyes was quiet, deep, and final. It was the kind of look that crushed you because you know you put it there. I wanted to explain, to apologize, to tell him it didn't mean anything. But the words felt small compared to the damage I had done. I tried reaching out again and again. Texts, calls, long messages filled with apologies, none of it mattered. He had already walked away emotionally before he walked away physically. The last thing he told me was simple. You wanted to see what losing me feels like. Now you know. That sentence haunted me more than anything else. The other guy didn't stay either. Once he realized I wasn't really into him, he left without hesitation. I was left standing alone with the weight of my choices. The jealousy I tried to spark became a fire that burned my own relationship to ashes. I didn't only lose him, I lost the version of myself I used to be when I was with him. I spent weeks trying to figure out why I did what I did. Was I insecure? Was I trying to feel powerful? Or was I scared of how much I cared about him? The truth hurt. I had taken something pure and twisted it into a game. And games always come with consequences. Every place we used to go, every song we loved, every memory we built became a reminder of what I had destroyed. I kept imagining how things could have been if I had just talked to him instead of trying to manipulate his feelings. One honest conversation could have saved everything. I learned the hard way that trust is fragile. Once broken, it doesn't simply heal because you're sorry. Love needs honesty, not tricks. It needs courage, not games. And I didn't realize that until it was too late. The silence he left behind taught me more than his presence ever had. As the days passed, the pain didn't fade, it settled. I had to accept that some mistakes don't get second chances. Some people leave once, and they never look back. He was one of them, and I was the one who pushed him away. Now, when I think about him, I don't think about the jealousy or the games. I think about the quiet truth he gave me. If you play with someone's heart, you might win their reaction, but you will lose their love. And I did, completely.